What's this? Lovely Silvia there walking. She sounded way more crisp and clear. Why, yes, that is very true. I, my dear lovelies, have gotten a new mic and headset. One is super cool. Oh, the music's still playing. It just how's that? Is that better? Better? I still sound quiet. Hang on a moment. This is what I get for not testing anything beforehand. Let's see. Let us see. Better? Is that better now? I am adjusting the gain on my mic. Okay, is that better? Oh, there was no noise gates. These are entirely new setups. Uh, Better now? Are they any better now? Or do I need to up the gain more? Alright. Marginally. Okay, how about now? Now that I have adjusted the gain to be a lot more. Getting there still? Not quite? Okay. Little bit more. Give me a moment. Okay, how is this? Is it better now? Perfect? Perfect? Obscurity, since you're here as well, do you agree? Is this a perfect volume for me to be speaking at? Much better? Oh, lovely. Thank you, lovelies, for telling me that. Also, hello, Luder, Otter. Hello, Obscurity. And thank you very much, Obscurity, for the resubscription. I hope that you all have been doing very lovely, and hopefully you're doing a lot better than Sonic, who is dead, and we, lovelies, will be investigating his murder. So, let's start up a game, shall we? This will be a visual novel style. Phew, made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here. My name is Lynn. Lynn, did I spell that right? Absolutely I did. Hope passengers can read my scribbles. Oh, the game feed's not running. Oh. Oh, game. There we are. There we are. Uh-oh, am I nervous? Is this first day on the job jitters? Working the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Lynn, shake it off. Ow. Lynn, did I, just see you hitting yourself? Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you doing this morning? Ho ho ho. Quite alright myself, though feeling a little bittersweet. Is everything alright? Well, truth be told, not really. Did you miss the end of Hi-Fi Rush? Nope, that is still ongoing. And you need woken up because you're tired. Well, hopefully this will be a jolt of energy for your day. Something to help you feel re-energized and reinvigorated. As alas, my last day as conductor, I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Oh, congrats on retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Begonia locked. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. I can see why his wife's excited. Enough of my quibbles. Today's your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. We've got a menu in our inventory. Chili dogs, ramen, and cordon bleu. I can open the inventory anytime to view items I've received. I should look over the menu carefully. I just did. Okay. Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. Ha 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 ha. Though, I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? Why we serve chicken cordon bleu. Ding ding ding. Glad you can read the menu, okay? Hello, Faith. How are you doing today? A little about the vessel. This is a state of the art, high-speed smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it, even murder. I don't know why I said that. No one would ever predict murder. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. I am doing very good. Thank you for asking, Faith. This train is exclusively used for events. It is not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. And of course, it's just a party. There's no way anyone would use that as an excuse to do actual murder. Oh, and the mic quality, much better. Yes, I am so very thankful for it. And I have the very lovely Lunar Honor and Obscurity to thank for it. Guests will be funneled here to the dining hall as a home base, so to speak. I will be with you to gather tickets, but after that you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? I can't afford to lose this job, but I'll make you proud, sir. Glad this old man can rest easy. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard. And first up we have Tails. Let's see, can I pull off voices? I can barely do it for Paper Mario, but let's try. A little more nasally. Wow, this train is incredible. What fascinating tech. You're right, Tails. I could get used to staying on a train like this. That is not the voice to use for that character. What did you all expect? You know, I always go all out for my birthday party. This train's as elegant as you are, Amy. Can't promise I won't take anything, though. Calm down there, Rouge. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? It was a pen, knucklehead. Who's going to miss a teeny tiny pen? What cast of characters am I stuck with? Get a hold of yourself, Lynn. You're sweating through your uniform. Hey, pal. Can I get one of those jelly dogs? Rightio, friend. Well, aren't you friendly? Why can't I just be normal for 1 second? Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's roles to get food. Heh, sorry about that, birthday girl. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Lynn, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk with and we'll collect their ticket. Okay, got it. Wow, that is... oh my. Okay, so we have the original trio. We have the girl trio. And then those... Why can I click on that? Welcome aboard the Mirage Express. Yummy. Don't mind if I do. Lynn, those are for our guests, you know. Train, be sure Lynn only gets one of these if they ask. Did the arm just kind of nod? Actually, Train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate. Good try, young buck. The train and I have worked together a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want. Also, the train is sentient. Forgot to mention that. Drat. Those snacks look really tasty too. Let's just go from left to right. Howdy. Could I please get your ticket? I think that's a ticket. But I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, thank you. Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Can I get your ticket, young'un? Right here, sir. Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks we have on board? No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. That's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. It's a really strong acid, actually. I don't recommend it. Terrible heartburn. No way. I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. Absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal. Ticket, please. Thank you, kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself on board. Don't worry about it. I just like helping. When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst. But my kids swore that you would swoop in eventually. And you did. I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Truthfully, I'm not even allowed to offer you cake. I'm not even in control of this. The AI is. Please help. Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Wait a second. Is he Sonic the Hedgehog? I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now. Yes, have fun now. Will do, thanks. Could we please see your ticket? Of course. Excellent, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely, I appreciate it. There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease. You consider me calming? He's looking right at me. I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through their subconscious. Wow, ninjutsu. That sounds like a lot of difficult training. Can you cling onto walls? Cling onto walls? What kind of question is that? I most certainly can. The conductor looks a bit too smug at that answer. Hello, my friend. Can we get your ticket? Yeah, sure. Of course. As a Gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. He seems to be avoiding eye contact. Is something amiss, sir? I seem to have misplaced my ticket. Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. He's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Don't you worry, we'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up. Ah, that would be amazing. Thanks a million. Ah, I keep going southern. I don't know why. Seems as though we should keep our eye peeled for his ticket. Which I do believe that's it right there. What's sticking out of this napkin holder? Say, wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner. And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. Lost ticket is added. Find anything yet? Well, we just might have what you need. Lynn, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? Why, we picked up this ticket. How did you stick it in the napkin holder? There it is. That's my ticket. Thank you. Thanks so much to you both. Was really rude you kicked me out and I missed the murder mystery. Oh, old Lynn here would have had their hands full kicking you out. You're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight. Wait. Who made me both microwave expert and security guard? You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist. Of course, just let us know if you need anything else. Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket? Why, certainly. Well, thank you, miss. And thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities. Well, the birthday discount certainly helps. Who doesn't love a good bargain? And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. Who doesn't love a good thrill? You see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast. Maybe we should leave her to have fun. Before we move along for you, miss. Oh, how fun! Thank you. Where do I use this? That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday. Wow, that couldn't go wrong at all. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition. Very useful. We'll use this wisely. Thank you. Here. Thank you. Everything is in order. He seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? No, sadly, but I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get to you. That's there. Brr, so cold. Lynn, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch your jacket? No, I'm good. May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. Oh, princess. Okay. A princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually. A separate what? Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. Oh, you don't say! Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get out. Why can I not just win with this group? Why, hello, you two. What can I do for you? Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. Come back if you need anything else, you hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well. Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging character. Okay, everyone, time for me to read out everyone's role for the murder mystery. And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure. Ah, the conductor's car. You remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express. Absolutely, you can count on me. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own. And trained. Assist Lynn if they need any help. Wrong character. Assist Lynn if they need any help, won't you? That's all I need to hear. You have my trust. Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train. Excellent. I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please, have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state-of-the-art and has systems for dealing with all of that. You hear that? Go buck wild. You can destroy everything. For everything else, please talk to Lynn here if you need anything. Sir, I only run the dining car. Why are you hoisting everything onto me? Sounds good. Absolutely. Will do. Goodbye now. I like that guy. Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore cards as well. Lore cards? That must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read aloud, otherwise people would know the murderer's intentions. Now, on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for characters they will be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday. Of course. Birthday girl makes the rules. Sonic, you are a ship captain, and you'll be stationed in the conductor car. Naturally, that's where the captain will go. Tails, you are the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon. Got it. Rogue, you're a business tycoon. And Blaze, you're a titan of industry, both in the casino. What's the difference? There is none. Sounds fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and Espio, the poet. Both found in the library. And hello, Serenity. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I do believe the sound is a little low. I'll have to fix that at some point. How are you doing? How was your stream? I do hope it was very well. We are investigating the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Hear that, SBO? We get to hang together. And do what? Read. Maybe we can make a tower of books or something. Shadow is the locksmith hanging out in the lounge. And last but not least, me, the journalist, reporter. I'll be motoring around with everyone. Did you get all that? Yes. I was listening in. Hope that's okay. More than alright. You can help ensure everyone's following their roles. Oh, that reminds me. Pulls out gun, aims at Sonic. We need a victim. I have a map for each of you. Everyone's station is marked on this map as well. How convenient. Map was added to my inventory. The rules of the game are as follows. There is a murderer amongst all of you. There's someone among us. You'll have to eject them out. The murderer can kill a single participant however they would choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. Hello, Amelia. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing very well. My sound alerts is being difficult. Come on. Okay, well, wait. You are existing? Ah, lovely. I do enjoy your existence. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle, then the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready? Sounds like everyone's excited. Everyone, to your stations. Ah, this is so exciting. Am I? No, I am just the right amount of sweetness. Though I am like candy. Once you start, well, it's hard to stop me. So, do be warned. A mystery is unfolding right before our very noses. How thrilling! I have goosebumps. Same! Ah, isn't it awesome? Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone? Well, actually, the detective and journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. This way there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyway. But wouldn't Amy be the one who set it all up? So she would know? What do you think everyone's doing? Oh, probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters. Just imagine they're all just sitting in their stations, just on their phones, relaxing for an hour, just not doing anything. Do you know what their characters' motivations are, Amy? No, the lore cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them. My backstory is that I was best friends with a Flecky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. My lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist. Am I too smooth? Aw, why thank you. I am very smooth. Thank you so much for the lovely compliment, Faith. Not gonna lie, this sounds kind of fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. Oh, that's not the good music. The train started moving. It's so fast. Grab onto something. What's going on? Ah, I'm slipping. Hold on. I can't. Ah, no. Uh-oh. That's not good. Sounds like... Oh. Um. Oh my. You're both awake. Yeah. It seems the train has slowed down considerably. Uh-oh. We gotta go fast. Yes, Obscurity. How may I help you? Is everyone alright? Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay. It seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. This train can reach such incredible speeds. My clothes are too big now. Oh. Clothes are too big now? Exactly what do you mean by that, Obscurity? We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not sure. Oh, would you look at that over there by Amy? There's the microwave. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. We should go check on the others. Lynn, could you get the door? Of course. Seems the door is blocked, and I don't think it's budging. Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico Pico hammer. Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over here. I know Amy. She's hiding something. Huh? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around this closet and we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation. Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it? I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? Understood. They're not tight enough? Well, if it's a shirt, you can always tie it off near the bottom by scrunching it up a little and either tying it or tying a little string around it or such. And for your pants or something like that, belts are always a lovely option. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching. Alright. So, the shelf blocking our exit is currently not budging. Hey Lynn, look closely at this. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into. I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. This train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. The crack on the shelf has been added. Now, I am a huge fan of Ace Attorney games and Professor Layton games. So I love visual novel, puzzle solving games. Oh, and Danganronpa as well. I love all those types of games. So this is right up my alley. What do you think? What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here? Sure! I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. I've only had microwave lunches this week. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin. How do I become as optimistic as this kid? What's this? A rod? The tip is broken. It looks to have originally been attached to something. I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. Well, that's part of Amy's hammer. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on a train? I'll keep looking. Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accused me on my own birthday? How dare you? This isn't going to be easy, is it? I've been stuck in here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? Why, I believe that she murdered. Oh, let's see. Murdered a suspect. There is no one in here other than you and Tails, and are either of you murdered? Plus, Amy and I are roles that can't be murderers. So rethinking. So, what could she have done? She could have attempted to escape. I don't think you were sitting idly while Lynn and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape, or help me search for a way out. Do we have evidence? Of course. Oh, I don't need the tutorial. Find the correct piece of evidence, and then form an argument to fight back. Okay. The crack on the shelf. What? Some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument here. You're grasping. Okay, what now? Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? Now I have to explain myself. Well, you see, when I get stumped, I like to think, what would Sonic do? Die. What would Sonic do? He would go fast. He would jump on things. Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He never runs. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing bad things. He never loses. Though there was that time that he was kidnapped, but we don't talk about that. Like an endless runner game, I play a lot of those on my phone. Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think, what would Sonic do? And find your argument. Tails, I want you to know that I just kind of met Sonic. I don't know what he would actually do. Alright, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback, like Sonic would do. Oh? Oh? Excuse me? Excuse me? I was not expecting this. Okay then. Seems a little arbitrary to put the gameplay in, especially since it didn't have anything to actually do with the solving. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me, on a train this well kept, that the damage was here before we arrived? Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was it the shelf hit then? Why, it's the stick. What is that, a stick? You truly believe a stick could cause this kind of damage? Again, not a big fan of this arbitrary gameplay being forced into my visual novel. I would have absolutely preferred if it was just visual novel solving, but I guess they gotta do what they gotta do. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own, but if it's attached to something, it could. It could, like, say, a hammer. This isn't a stick at all, is it? It's actually the handle of your Pico Pico hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle on your hammer snapped right off. It's as you both said. I tried to get us out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. She does look genuinely sorry about the situation. I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective, and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease here, some duct tape, super glue, access to the internet, buying a whole new hammer, letting it be delivered, and fixed. Tails, thank you. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. Alright, stand back. The shelf completely shattered. Incredible. Also, you'll have to pay for that later. We did it. We're free. Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Oh my, everything is quite a wreck. Wait, is that? It can't be. Sonic? Someone murdered my darling Sonic? Don't look so happy. Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait. I want to figure out who did this too. Also, is he actually dead? Wait for me. Okay, what a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Body numb. Can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Sonic! Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic? Sonic! Oh no, oh no. I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Lynn. What do I do? I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? These guests are incredibly well renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I'll leave their care to you, Lynn, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride. Ha 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 ha. I need to catch up with Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. I mean, you sort of already failed with Sonic. But let's investigate the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. We're investigating the saloon first, it would seem. Whoa, look at this place. Amy? Amy, are you here? I've looked around. I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone ahead. She seems really excited. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually her? He's laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're all just really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Also, Tails, I never said that Sonic was napping. What did you know? Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? Chat, what do we think? Do we think that this is all part of the game somehow? Or did something actually happen to our beloved blue hedgehog? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course, sure. Now if I ever need a snack, you've got me. Ha, fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a cage with me did start practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. Ye varmints. What are ye doing in my saloon? Man, I can't do Southern. For him, I'm already doing Southern for Ruse, and I can't quite do Western. He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long you kept up that voice for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Lynn, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues, then interrogate. So is that how it's going to go? We're gonna go through train by train, figuring out what everyone was doing. Right, let's do it. Clearly, we won't be able to give this game Super Monkey Ball a try. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? These damages look to be more caused from punches. Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to the inventory. Lynn, this is interesting. What? It's just a few used cups? Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty. Lynn, this one has lipstick on the rim. Oh, and the only one who wears lipstick is Rouge the Bat. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. We should log this. I think we found enough clues. I've only found 2. Please calm down a little bit. I understand that this is not a full serious game, but let me have a little freedom. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts, the classic saloon snack. Kinda bland. Seems like someone licked all of the salt off of them. What? Ugh, patooey. Or maybe they're just unsalted. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, this one is empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. Watch, there is going to be something in the trash. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. As they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Ha ha! I think Tails is ignoring me. Alright. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Please don't beat me up. No promises. Knuckles, would you ever fight me? No, you bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun. I bruise easily too. I guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either. No, I'd fight you. Sorry, Lynn. I wish you luck. He's not actually going to fight me, right? Interrogation. Knuckles, Lynn and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you. Buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened to you is pretty obvious. Is it? We have evidence, too. We do? Lynn, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? The arcade game. The arcade machine? Huh! What makes you think I touched it? And we're back here to this. Again, I so would have preferred if this game was actually solving the murder rather than dealing with this minigame. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because the arcade cabinet is covered in punches. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine. But why? I needed a punching bag, and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Lynn, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Oh, come on. You can't even give me a proper game. Something besides this silly minigame. The arcade machine is fixed. No, don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name on top of the list. It's Vector. He was supposed to be in the library car, which, if we observe the map, is the next car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score, and Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. Grr, he's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me that he was here now. Truthfully, I'm not sure what the actual argument here would be. Let's find out. It cannot possibly be the lipstick. Now, Lynn, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? Is it the lipstick? No! I thought that was strange that there was more than one cup sitting next to you, while you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday. You and Vector enjoyed some drinks, playing arcade. Oh, there's also saving. We should do that. I am very terrible at not doing that. I didn't realize that Vector wore lipstick. It's not like, I wasn't, don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say, Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the high score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told you an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups, but what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. Yep, I was right. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. It's very important to mention. She searched around for something, but failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rogue couldn't find something, Rouge couldn't find something, and left, and Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our questions. Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on top of that high score list doesn't make sense. Lynn, can you take a look one more time? An odd name. What is Tails talking about? Ultip? All other names have a food theme, but this one, who here goes by Ultip? You may not know, Lynn, but there's someone here who goes by that title. The ultimate life form. Shadow the Hedgehog. There really is someone who goes by that. Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Why would you not just simply put Shadow? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too. He taught us the game and was first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, so no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, you opened the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for? Also, can we mention the fact that Sonic apparently did not come by you at all? And that this was a locked room mystery? I don't know. They didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough, the library's in the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Tails, and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Lynn. Let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Lynn, coming. Ready to mosey down to the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards to the library. Let us also save the game. All the stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already, before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Want to join us in finding clues? Flattered, but at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murderer will never get found. Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. The tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you and quit. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right here, the birthday girl gets... Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I might say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved? I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Our poetry, a resonating message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La la la, dee 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 dee. Was that it? I have more if you'd like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Lynn and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so we left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there, but she left back at the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car and entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car. This is a saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him, and returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy asked arriving questions. She's the one who told us someone murdered Sonic. Again, I would like to emphasize the fact that there is currently no one who can confirm that Sonic would have made his way to the dining car. And I feel that's pretty important to note. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seemed Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you turn with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Always check the trash can. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something. Lynn, are you sad that there's nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah. We just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it. Lynn, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Ooh, brochures. There are travel destinations here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Lynn, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Oh, the plight. You're getting ready for work? Alright, Obscurity. Please, do be safe. Interesting. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the books' titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop. Or in this case, a genius in a trained library. That's odd. I know some books are falling out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. Interesting. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe. But it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. What can we learn about this? An exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express' many features and capabilities. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. Anything on a globe of our marvelous planet? I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd like to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. This group knows everyone has been everywhere, haven't they? A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way that there was this much thought put into this poster, right? So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out, too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. Hang on a moment. This kid feels empathy for everything. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make note of it? Yes, I do believe we should. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio and find out what really happened. Sure. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting onto the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Alright, so the two of you don't believe us either, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Lynn and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We prepared to present evidence if that... Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we've gathered with Knuckles. And that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been quite a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think that I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Could I help? Lynn, could you help out? Alright, Lynn, what book do we think Espio may have been reading? Why, it's the only book that we have. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? And now it's time for a little minigame. Oh, this one now has 4 pathways. Uh-oh. Let's try again. Okay. Interesting. And that's all the rings. There are books scattered all around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order, all except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SPO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SPO. A butcher and a poet. A friend can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Lynn, if you don't mind. Can you ask SPO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Let's quiz him about the manual to prove that he read it. What page should I quiz him on? Page 97. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the event, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterward. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arm can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Please make SCBO ace that question. Hit him with another. Let's choose 231. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. The person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one. What page? Oh, how about 402? What was implemented to support the conductor's duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass you a little test? Yes. Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. All those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit it though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual. Suppose we can... SPO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading. Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. We have evidence to back it up. Lynn? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SPO reading, but what? Why Shadow's lock? Please pray tell, what has that to do with anything? We're uplift. Alright, let's get the argument together. Why, the argument is simple. Shadow is here as well. So naturally he would have seen you reading. And that's all the rings. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score at all. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentioned that Vector came back. When Shadow left, Knuckles and Vector were in the saloon car. Espio was fully seated, reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. It was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadows. You're telling me that the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Lynn, one that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back in the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must have ended my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Is Espio simply reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? I say we defend Espio. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Why, it's the layout of the library map. And now, this. Is it just me, or is the game getting wider? The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from each other, a straight point. If Shadow walked down this straight point, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen each other. Looks like you'll have to point out exactly where on this map you mean. It would help if I could... Where could Espio been for Shadow not to see him? Why, it would have been right over there. At that table. Interesting, that's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. I confirmed it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot. Because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. Again, no one is addressing the fact that Sonic was not passing by them. No one has mentioned that yet. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems that the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through here earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and SPO. Give 'em a heck. If you need any meat chopped, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for both of you. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock, tick-tick-tock, goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Lynn, let's see what's next. Coming. Let's save the game as well. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little while longer? The mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Oh, I do love this music. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rose, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the microwave master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell 'em, Rose. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm a part-time, part-business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell 'em what it is, Ruse. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé cat chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you've accepted Amy's birthday invite. Only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train car for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé chow egg in here, in this train, I deduced that the Fabergé chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Ruse? Well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car, with the save code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Please, Rose, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There is a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So, you want us to help you steal the Fabergé egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issue here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Wait, yes? Yes, Looter. Is something up? Yes, an elevator on the train. Well, it's possible that it's just the elevator doors. There might be more to this if we can look at the blueprints. However, Bruce is keeping them. Ah, her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Lynn, do you have an opinion on this? I say it's time for a 5-figure discount. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Lynn are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé Chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Chippy, my word, hello, lovely. How are you doing? Yes, oh, a lovely charity ring. Oh, very, very lovely. There are little explosions everywhere. Chippy, how was your stream? I hope it was very good. Hello, lovely raiders. We are investigating the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. And right now, we are currently working with Rouge and Blaze to steal a Fabergé Chow egg. Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has an access key. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, or distract the guard? I say we distract the guard. Distract them, perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Lynn, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Oh yes, I am having a very lovely stream. Thank you, Chippy. I hope you had a lovely stream as well. How much did you happen to raise so far? Because I know you were doing it to raise for the Trevor Project, a very, very lovely charity organization. Wow! My word, that is quite a lot. I am very, very happy for you. That is a very large accomplishment, Chippy. Feel very proud of what you've done. Seems I don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting this? Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Well, I say it's gotta be Rouge. Of course, I'll distract it. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on Chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being a distraction makes sense. Oh well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. Who's distracting the security guard? Well, let's go with Blaze. Think you could distract the security guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great! Her voice was so stoic. I have chills. Ooh. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? I say pretend the claw machine is stuck. Who puts a claw machine in a casino? This'll work great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan. With the guard distraction, Rose, how will you get the access card? Pick their pocket. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent. Well, count on you, Ruse. Try not to take anything else from them, if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there Lynn, what's your plan? Uh, I'll say I'll pretend I'm Blaze's spouse. Then you'd be marrying into the royal family. What's your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? Well, you dress far too plain. You need a complete refashioning immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. Interesting. You give up far too easily as well. We'd have to work on your fortitude. I said we'll try something else. Alright, so let's push the security guard over. I'm still not comfortable with any violence here. Just a little push. That child low to the ground, it won't hurt though. But if they start crying and bring unwanted attention to us. Why is there someone who cries so easily a security guard? Decent point, let's think of something else. Well, I guess the only thing left is say there's a drink without a coaster. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great. And with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we make it inside the elevator. Inside, we... a celebratory dance. Now that's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? We'll have Tails disable them. I should be able to disengage them. I just need some time. Which will lead us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Cry and hope they sympathize. Tails managed to do it. Darling's not happy to say, but this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up with that elevator. And just like that, the plan went off without a hitch. Apparently there is just an elevator. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. We must claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé child egg. But first... okay, nothing else to click on. No question, this has gotta be the safe with our treasure. And enter the code on the blueprint. And let's find out, Rose. On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 230401. Oh, wow. It's here. I have it. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rose, spit it out. What are you hiding? Alright, obscurity, do be safe. The trains have a fixed width. You would totally see the elevator shaft sticking out since the door was flat. Yes, we would have seen it. Not everything makes perfect sense, but I am convinced that there is a little more to this story. Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rose, Bruce, I don't know if you're sure. All you need to do is twist it. Oh dear, it's ticking. Uh-oh. Bruce, no one has lived to tell the egg secret. Because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all our hard work. Bruce. Fine, fine. But what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with the bomb? How about the very nice safe that you have? Oh my, there's a lot of options. I kind of want. Hang on. I'm going to save. I'm going to go through a lot of these options. Let's let it finish ticking and see what happens. Are you insane? Do you just want us to blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb lid. That is our goal. Listen, look, you all know me. I am a lovable pyromaniac, so to speak. Are you truly surprised at all that my first thought is, what if we just let it explode? What if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Lynn, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just SBO did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train menu. I'm sorry. Excuse me. This was the right option? The arms make sure that there's no weapons or explosives. Are you telling us that this was the right option? Hang on a minute. I am... No. Let's load this. I want to see the other options. Toss the egg in the elevator. Alright, down it goes. We're clearly not going to blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this. Throw it in and lock it in the safe. Fine, it's going back in. Tails of the safe won't lock. The door's staying open. What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to... We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else. And then I guess it'll just go down. Just how I like my eggs smushed. I'm guessing you don't like this idea. Obviously not. Let's have her set fire. Call me crazy, but perhaps fire and explosives shouldn't mix. You don't think fire would neutralize the blast? You just like to say things. You just like to say things, don't you, Lynn? Maybe. Fine, I guess we have to let it finish ticking. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this Fabergé chow egg, the arms would have detected it and it wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and goings of the train is the conductor, and he certainly wouldn't allow this. So, if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. You streamed for 4.5 hours. Very. Have a wonderful rest, Chippy. I'm glad you had a lovely stream. And I look forward to what happens on Monday. And for those of you who aren't aware, Monday I will be hosting a trivia night. Pokemon trivia. And I am so very excited. We have 4 very lovely guests who will be joining us as our players, and Chippy and Amelia here are both participants. You will be tested on a variety of Pokemon knowledge, so be ready. And I do forget if I properly announced this, but the winner will get a free commission of their avatar with their favorite Pokemon. I know it's not much, but, well, it's what I can offer. And for those of you who aren't participating as players, well, you can always join in to watch. Help along our contestants. It's going to be so much fun. Now then, let's return back to the bomb. Not bomb. Okay, we wait. Goodbye, Chippy. I hope you have a lovely rest. Okay. The egg! It's opened! It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were on to something. Phew. My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right. Thankfully. And look what's inside. Wow, look at that sparkle. And it's so heavy, too. The final secret to the Fabergé Chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect, it's exquisite, it's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? I mean, that is likely very expensive. Though I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one ever lived to tell the Fabergé Chow egg's secret. I wonder why the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us? I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old eggs and just kept the secret with them. Or they destroyed the egg thinking that it was a bomb. As much fun as this is, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun. Oh, congrats, Ruse. You've inducted Tails into a life of crime. But I'd prefer to never do it again. Now, Ruse. She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. What was it, darling? About those blueprints, now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look. Well, I appreciate your assistance. As I said, finders keepers. I need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasure, but I promise to let you take a peek later. The lure of loot is strong. I expect nothing less from my favorite looting honor. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Ruse one of these he passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door for you so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Ruse, but we also have had just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Lynn. Let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. Let's continue on. Let's get going. Let's find Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh my. What a gorgeous place. I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking those doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk all over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you made it here, Tails. but I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious. I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, Lynn, it seems Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating. Alright, ready to find some answers, Tails? Indubitably, my dear Lynn. Lynn, could you open this wardrobe, please? Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it? What if something falls out, or worse, someone leaps out? I just think you should do it. Alright, watch a pro. All this dust, you opened the door too fast. It blew everywhere. Wait, where's... Trash can? Tails? No. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Every trash bin has been empty, Lynn. You've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Lynn? There's always something in the trash bin. Alright, let's check the trash bin. What's this? Ha ha ha! There's someone printed out the front page of a ticket website. It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands. Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory. Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this. There's always success if you check the trash bin. Wonderful. Alright, let's... Wow, Tails, you have to check this out. These windows are huge. What a view. I didn't realize this train would drive along the coast. Spectacular, isn't it? I just want to hop out and take a dip in the ocean. If this train wasn't so nice to be on, I'd agree. Despite the murder lingering in the air. I just thought the same thing. A keyring. Must be Shadow's, the locksmith. Interesting, there's only 2 keys. I figured a locksmith would have a bunch. Wanna take it? Yeah, let's take it. Oh no, Tails' crime spree has started. He's already been influenced. Oh no. Ah, Tails, you are so innocent. Seems a printer is hooked up to the computer. Can we print something? Sonic singing a song. Huh, this printer is surprisingly tricky to use. Tricky? Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear, but I won't let it stop me. And here you go. Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back on the printer. They told us about this in my interview. The lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing. How lovely. Seems convenient. It is a shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though. I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it. There's another robot arm just doing its thing. As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something? Oh, no, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robot arm, can you bring me a cold chaos cola? Nope, not listening to me. I'm quite parched, too. I could run and get a chaos cola for you. No, I'll be alright. Thank you, Tails. I'm the one that's supposed to be working here after all. Lynn, we can't move on until we interrogate Shadow. I guess I was getting a bit ahead of myself. Alright, let's talk to Amy first. Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us? Just a hot tip, but all will be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a big light on this whole case. I hear sharing is caring. No way! Journalist reporter Amy Rose is always first to reveal a scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him, then I'll be ready. Alright, well, we'll hold you to it. Let's just check everything first. Hey, it's a big cat chow band. Give us a jam. That was spiritual. I feel reawakened. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else. Let's talk to Shadow. Why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be. That stare, so cold. You know, maybe we will get out of here, actually. Lynn, we certainly will not. Let's start the interrogation. We don't have enough evidence yet. Okay, well, what else can we look at? Sonic rowing a boat? Let's see. Yep, and there it is. Worked like a charm. Okay, nothing there. Oh, hello. Tails, do you see this? A pull string? Lynn. Oh, it's gotta activate something. The back of the wardrobe opened. There's a full passageway back here. Come on, we have to see where this leads. He's curious. This must mean something big. This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library. I don't believe it. What sort of a train is this? Unless, my lovelies, this is the exact layout of the train. There is something more, clearly, but we won't know until Ruse gives us the blueprint. Back through the passage before they spot us. We need to add that to our inventory. And I believe that's enough clues. Let's interrogate Shadow. Interrogation. Shadow, we have questions for you. Will you three get out? I'm busy. As I have said, I have an appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone on this train, and every single person has mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door in this train, and I know why. Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors? Time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for a scoop. Found by yours truly. We're ready. According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car, where Sonic was stationed. This door, right here in the lounge car, is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following. So Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. He locked the conductor's car and locked all the other cars so one locked door wasn't suspicious. Pure conjecture. You all get out and leave me be. Well, my source can back up these claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car. Again, we saw him in the dining room. Is no one going to explain that happened? Reckless speculation. Is the logic sound though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic? I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Thank you. Someone answered that. Exactly. I think Lynn and I can explain the car change, however. Lynn, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten to the dining car? Why, the secret passage, of course. So he goes through the secret passage into the library, thus giving him access quickly to go through the saloon and then ending up in the dining car. Let's just get all the rings that we need. There we are. Lynn and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car. What? A secret passage? So someone could have used that passage, snuck through the library car, walked past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrived at the dining car. Excellent work, Lynn. This adjusts my theory a bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then thought the crime scene being so close to his station was suspicious. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door to the conductor car on the way out, and dropped the body off at the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course this is just a theory. I don't have any evidence to back this up other than my hot scoop. Seems Tail and I were more thorough than you. If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people. Lynn, do I have any guesses? Well, Espio and Vector didn't see Shadow because, well, both of these. Vector was with Knuckles, and we wouldn't have seen Shadow enter the library car. Things are falling into place, but what about Espio? Espio was behind a bookshelf at the table reading. Espio reading in the library checks out, and that's what he told me too. He's lying. What was that, Shadow? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at that whatever game, I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for Espio, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. Like, I believe you. You're currently my #1 suspect. Why were you even searching for Espio, huh? If you must know, I needed to give him a key. As if, why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow has been giving away a lot of keys actually. Everyone but us seems to have one. That's true. Everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us. I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys. Perhaps Lynn and I can further validate Shadow's claims. We can do what? What evidence supports Shadow's claims that he was giving keys away? Why the key ring? That feels good. Alright, another little minigame. Oh dear, I'm just now seeing the time. I truthfully don't know how much longer this game is. It seems as though we will have to leave the murder for another day. After we finish up this little event. And let us save right now. There we are. And that, my lovely ladies and gentlemen, and all others, is going to be the end of our stream. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I am a little sad that I couldn't completely finish this, but I will try my best to get it next time that I can. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. This has been a lovely stream. If you like what you saw, consider following, subscribing, and telling a friend. Every little bit helps. My next stream is tomorrow. We will be playing Fortnite at 11 a.m. early stream, so I hope to see you all there. In the meantime, feel free to check out my past streams over on YouTube and join me and the other buns over on the Cinnamon Bakery Discord. There you can find schedules, discussions, and info about my... sorry about that. Little thing caught my throat. And info about how to support me and a growing group of other awesome VTubers, including info about my art and writing commissions. Links will be in the chat now. and they are also on my profile page. I hope to see you all there. Until next time, be safe, stay lovely, try not to get murdered, make good choices, and I will see you lovely folks next time. Bye, Anara.